A new game. A new Drew-like. The Roottrees are dead. I've heard great things about this. Yeah, what happened? The plane crashed. The only passengers were Carl Roottree and his 3 daughters, known as the Roottree sisters. Carl Roottree was the president of the Roottrees Candy Company, and it's not clear who will succeed him. So before we get into this game, I got a bit of a bone to pick. What is up with companies making it so that the website you go to, the one that you go to access their service, have to press the login button, but then when you press it, it just logs you in. It makes you go to the actual website. I've been seeing this trend a lot, and like, it's so annoying because you know who I am. Why are you making me press a button to get to the product that you have? YNAB does this, Peloton does this. I'm sure other websites do this, but it keeps happening, and I'm worried that everything's gonna become like this, and it bothers me. Like, you know I'm a user of your fucking website. You don't need to advertise to me. Anyway, the Roottrees are dead. New game. The mystery begins here in slot 1 unused. Oh shit, loading. So excited to listen to the new Drew-like. Ooh, this one's made in Godot, by the way. Shout out Godot. December 6th, 1998. We're ready to open a new fucking page.
The plane that crashed last night just outside of Pittsburgh is now known to have been the private jet of the Roottrees Corporation. Local aviation authorities have speculated, based on the pilot's final communication, that the winter storm and heavy winds played a significant role in the crash. On board were multiple family members, including corporate president Carl Roottree and his daughters, the Roottrees sisters, best known for their fashion lines and modeling careers. There were no survivors. Again, for those of you just joining us, the Roottrees are dead.
Chills. Chills, man, chills. And look, we got a new page.
I know it's late, but I'm guessing you've seen the
write
news.
shit into.
In addition to dealing with the grief, the Roottrees company's lawyers are scrambling.
The scramblers. The Roottrees. Root. Trees. You gotta always label a page are dead, because you don't know. If you don't know what you're writing about, then how do you know what to write?
Everything's about to change. Anyone proven to be a blood relative is about to get much richer. I'm here to ensure everyone is accounted for.
Okay, so
I've heard
lady.
you're an expert at sorting out complicated family trees. A genealogy genie, as it were.
As it was. You know what? Maybe that wasn't a developer.
I'm going to give you a quick test. Pass, and I can promise you the job of a lifetime.
Because they got a voice actress for this. Oh, fuck, a test. Complete the family tree of the Roottrees sisters. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. But we just learned everything about them. Do we need to... Everybody knows, search the internet for clues? Sleuth. Okay. Okay, my ass is sad. Spouse? Unknown name. Oh, these are just people. Roottree. It has to be Roottree something, huh? By marriage. The Roottree sisters. Alright. Examine my evidence. Evidence. Got milk picture? It looks like they do. The person who hired you gave you this photo with a note attached. This was taken during the shoot for the Roottrees Sisters Got Milk ad. The milk lobby in this country is crazy. They don't want you to know this, but you can go to the cow. You can get the milk for free. Right in your mouth, just the teat. Tastes better too. I've tracked down a test photo from before they painted the fake mustaches on, which I thought would be more appropriate considering the circumstances. That's fair. That's fair. The ad's copy reads, "You might recognize our faces from the magazine you're reading, or you might recognize our name from the candy bar you're eating. Being a root tree is a full-time job, but so is growing up. That's why the calcium found in milk is so important. Plus, you can't make chocolate without it." That's not really evidence. This one has dead eyes. They scare me. This one seems the nicest. And this one probably talks behind your back. Okay. Oh, clicky clicky. Married. I can't click that, but she's married. That's evidence. Okay. Oh, she wears a hoop earring. That's not evidence. Don't click there. Don't click there. Okay. Okay. Well, that was fun. This list was provided to you by the mysterious person who showed up at your door. You'll need it to fill in the family tree. Oh shit, okay. These are actual people related. Eloise. Okay. Oh my god, there's a duck in this game too. Show photo items. Show. Okay, okay. Neat. Let's go on the internet. Welcome.txt. Welcome to the information superhighway. Thank you for purchasing a new Cashew PC. Your PC is equipped with a 56K modem, which is fast enough to access any site on the World Wide Web, even those with high-resolution images. I hope you all have a 56 baud connection. Cause we stream optimized for 56 baud. 56K baud. If you find anything interesting, be sure to print it out with your included high-end color laser printer or burn a music CD to listen to later. This shit got me fucked up because we've had, look, it's 1998. That's almost 20 years ago. And we've improved the internet from 56K. I got a 2 gigabit connection. Right? So what is that? That's like an improvement. It's like 1,000-time improvement, right? Fucking laser printers have not changed an iota. You can trace their lineage back in time. They stopped evolving as soon as that shit hit the fucking Staples sale floor. Like, they have not gotten better at anything. They still print at the exact same DPI. They still cost a shit ton. And, like, they're unserviceable pieces of crap. I hate them. I hate laser printers. I bet you this 1998 printer will be exactly the kind you can find at the store right now. Better than ink? I don't even know what laser printers do, quite frankly. Are they the ones that shoot like toner or whatever? Anyway, I don't know. Printers just fucking suck. I fucking hate printers. And they DRM that shit too. Anyway, there's a history feature, happy surfing. Don't eat your computer. Laser printers are better for large print jobs, while inkjet printers are better for photo printing. Alright, fucking nerd. Nobody asked you. Wait, no, this is not that kind of game. Twitch.tv. No! I wanted to get another viewer. Okay. The first few pages are filled with news results about the plane crash. Besides that, there are countless advertisements and conversations about the various products made by the Roottrees Candy Company. Most articles can mention Carl Roottrees, who was the president of the Roottrees Candy Company. I'm gonna actually write this down. Carl I'm gonna write Roottrees. I'm gonna write RT because I think I'm gonna be writing Roottrees a lot, and I don't want to write all those letters. President. He's the president. His daughters are also eulogized. The Roottrees sisters. There's a lot of obituaries that focus on Roottrees sisters' modeling careers. You also come across an unofficial Roottrees fan site seemingly curated by a teenager. It's neon pink with purple text and hard to read until you highlight the word. The young webmaster writes, Reina is the most famous because she's the oldest and married to TMS. Reina. Oldest TMS married. But Riley is the smart one. So Riley would be the youngest. Because Rose is a middle child, like me. I am not. I'm a Reina, and I am married to TMS. You might think they are rich just because they are models, but their dad is also the president of a candy company, and their mom, Brenda. Mom is a fashion designer. They do the modeling for the brand Root. You know, we do have Root in Canada too. Rahina, sorry, you're right. Rahina, Rahiley, Rahose. That is a kind of funny. These names are, this is shit like J.R.R. Martin comes up with for, like, these are names for 3 people who are siblings in the House of the Dragon, right? Rhaenyra. Actually, Rhaenyra is very close to Reina. I think Reina is also a dragon rider, right? I don't know, it's been a long time since season 1. I eat Roottrees candy all the time. My favorite are maple crisps, and try to dress in plaid root. Clothes like Riley does in most of those posters. Someday, I want to get my ears pierced like Rose. The website author continues to talk about her own life and what she likes about Root, but none of it is relevant. Alright. Damn, okay. This is my house. The notorious Montjoys. True, I guess. Mystery, a tale of suspense. Who is this? Riot Girl. Damn. What's she screaming about? Probably something important. Okay. So we know her name, bro. Her name is Reina. The middle one is Rahose. There's nobody on the name of that list? Deeper dive. Okay. A good research tip is to make note of any brand names, books, products, lines. Okay. Is there a way to write things down in game? Oh shit, look. You can actually look at the peoples. Riot Girl, Tristan, a bat chest. Oh, rubber ducky, rubber duck. Welcome to your notepad. On each page, other than this one, you can jot down important information. Okay, this is actually sick. I mean, I like having this, but it's better presentation for the viewer that they can see my notes. Also, my handwriting is shit. Page titles can be renamed. Highlighting any text in your web browser or evidence for the quick option to... Oh, okay. The entire contents of your notepads are saved even if you quit the game. Family reminders, siblings, people that share the same parents, cousins. This is actually good because nobody fucking knows what second and third cousins are. Nobody knows. Okay. Sometimes referred to as distant cousins, people that share the same great-grandparents but not the same grandparents. Oh, that's a weird definition. People who share the same grandparents but not the same parent. But I guess that makes even more sense, huh? K to 12, school produce yearbooks, which are albums. Yes, that's true. Welcome. Add a page. Okay, and then let me write down. Carl Roottrees, patriarch and owner. Brenda Roottree wife. Matriarch. You know what? Yeah. I just noticed a bias I had. No, she's a matriarch. No. Reina, Roottree, oldest, married to TMS. Rose, Roottree, middleest, real name unknown. Riley, Roottree, youngest, baddie. Nope, that we don't need to bring that into this. Okay. So how did I open my notes again? All right. Anything. I said acting, and then afterwards we forgot the microphone was muted. I think this game might have the sauce already off the top of everything. I think this game has the sauce. Spider search. Let's look up Reina. Search the internet. Reina is the most famous? Yes. Root? Oh wait, Riley wears Root clothing. Wears Root. Played Root. The music. Oh yeah, the music definitely has the sauce. Which one's wearing played? This one. Let's look at our evidence. Yeah, that's a Riley if I've ever seen one. She has a ring, which makes me think the music has the sauce, but I'm gonna have to turn it out just a tiny bit. This one doesn't have a ring, so this one does. Wait, no, other way around. This one has the ring. Yes. Okay. Some more sleuthing to be done. Riley. Why is Rose's name wrong? Create a highlight. What does that do? Rose Roottree is not as popular as her older sister Reina, but still very well known. Most of the time they're lumped together as the Roottree sisters. Unfortunately, the results for Rose herself don't lead to anything different than when searching. Someone isn't in the list of names that you're going into deep dive. Okay, sure. What about Root? Root, the period is part of the name, is a clothing company. They make clothes for children from toddlers to teenagers. Although their website is down, you find countless retail sites attempting to advertise their clothes towards that target audience. You spied the Roottrees. Wait, one of them has this to say. You spied the Roottree sisters looking hella fly in catalogs. Now you can too. Reina appeared in almost all of them. There's only one of the webmasters considers a collection item though. It seems that Brenda Roottree, the Roottree's sister's mother and Root's head designer. Okay, wait, so what does this do if I create a highlight? Oh, cool. How do I remove it? Oh, that's sick. Is Oprah Din in the docket of Drew likes? It could be. I'm interested in it. I just wonder how good it'll look streamed, because it has a very strong filter that I don't know if it will come out well. We'll have to do like a test run, I think, but it's a definite possibility. The site says that wait. Holding her daughter Rose. The site says this was the only time her daughter was ever listed with her birth name Carly Roottree. Real name Carly Roottree. Oh shit. Oh. Flip Carly. Okay, so Reina is the oldest, and she's married to TMS. Oh, we should probably just Google that, huh? Okay, wait, so Reina... No, Reina's not the oldest. What did I say? Reina is the oldest? But how come only Riley is wearing the Roottrees stuff if Reina is the one who is in all of them? Wait, let me read this again. Reina is the most famous because she's the oldest and got married to TMS. Oh, okay, maybe that is also Root, but it's not played. Okay. Who is TMS? TMS is a common abbreviation of early 90s teen heartthrob Tommy Mark Sheridan. Tommy Mark Sheridan. His first credited role as Thomas Sheridan was on a soap opera called Time Marches Onward. He skyrocketed to popularity after starring on the sitcom Brother Trouble. Why am I highlighting this? Since the end of Brother Trouble, he has been on the cover of the tabloids for his supposed drug use. They were married when she was only 19 and he was 23? It's kind of a problematic age gap, don't you think? Kind of a problematic age gap. Sheridan. Kind of a problematic age gap. It's not half your age minus 7 at least. 23 minus half of that is what, 11? Minus 7, that's 4. I don't think that you did the math right. I think you mean plus 7. Rose. Oops. What about Carly Roottree? We discover a trivia page that lists common trick questions. The answer to what are the first names of the famous Roottrie girls? Reina, Carly, and Riley. The explanation below the answer says that Rose was originally born Carly Rose Roottree. Apparently, her parents had planned to name a son Carl Roottree Jr., but after finding out they were having a second daughter, they compromised. Sometime in the early 90s, a now preteen Carly strongly expressed her dislike that her sister had an RH names and she was the odd one out. Okay. Riley. I mean, were they all models? I guess they were all models. Model. Well done! 0 out of 50 blood relatives. These 3 entries are correct and have been locked. These have also locked the following optional entries. Booyah! That's the shit I like.
Sorry to test you, but I had to be sure you could use the internet. Some folks refuse to
Kardashian
get with
family
the times.
type beat, yeah.
Safe to say, you're hired.
Oh.
The reward for untangling the family tree is substantial. Life-changing, even. But here's the catch. The Roottrees go way, way back. The family tree's a bit daunting. Most people freak out the first time they see the whole thing. but I'm sure you'll be fine.
I will be fine.
The man who started it was particular about whom he considered family. For your purposes,
he's a
you
racist.
only need his direct blood relatives. Anyone related only by marriage is optional, but filling them in can lead to useful discoveries. Lastly, you now have access to some unique websites, plus a list of notable Roottrees.
What kind of unique websites?
Notable people are easy to find via your search engine, and marked with stars on the family tree. I'm off for now. Carl Roottree had a lot in his office. I'll look for anything useful. I'll return once you identify 6 more blood relatives.
How would you know that? I know it's a video game thing, but it's kind of who the fuck is that? Oh, it's the same
Sorry,
lady.
one last thing. This might sound odd, but if anyone else claiming to represent the Roottrees reaches out, I'd appreciate you not mentioning I was here. Thank you, and good luck.
He thinks she's not supposed to be doing this. Okay, game. Sleuth. Every time you get 3 additional blood relatives in the family tree completely correct, they will be locked in. You have to lock in. All non-blood relatives in small portions. Portraits are optional. Placing them in the tree helps remove extra names and photos. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Well, I mean, we already took some notes. So we know this is Carl. And his operation is CEO. We don't have a name. Once you verify this relative, you'll be able to add a bonus photo. You don't have any portraits. And then his wife is Brenda. Brenda White might have been her first name. Okay, this game is a very sleuthy game. You can open this envelope after the whole family tree has been filled in. It has 2 names that must be typed in manually. Interesting. Roottree Company was founded by probably Elias Roottree, founder and first president of the Roottree Candy Company. You find what is essentially a propaganda site about him by the Roottree Candy. There's a picture of him and his wife Gwyneth. The picture has been added to your evidence. There's also a biography section that has some additional info. Elias is credited for inventing 5 pieces. Popular maple candy. Before that, the farm he inherited by marrying his wife only produced syrup. Cementing his reputation as a family man. You should never trust people who try to be family men. Like, that make their whole reputation about being a wife guy. Let me turn on my light. Gives my skin a nice puke color. Midsend, do you have any lights? Like, streamer lights? Anyone that says I'm a wife guy is not a wife guy. That's true. Us wife guys know. I don't know if you have a wife. He is quoted on the site as saying blood is thicker than syrup, and that any child linked by blood to me shall be linked by blood to my legacy. I have a lamp that I turn on and off to the side. Okay, fair enough. The site enthusiastically claims that he made good on that promise, but offers no additional detail. There are a few more quotes about Elias from a book called Family Man, The Roottree Legacy by Bess Williams. To say that they are biased is a massive understatement. Below that, there is a long list of accomplishments and awards, and one stands out. Like his great-grandson Carl, Elias was voted Watchman of the Year. That seems important. Find some information on the website for the first Anderson Maple Farm. Elias and Gwyneth. Before marrying Elias, Gwyneth Roottrees was Gwyneth Anderson. He had no brothers, so as the oldest sister, she was to inherit the Anderson Maple Farm, so long as she married. Before Elias took over, the farm only produced syrup. It was supposedly Elias's idea to create candy instead. Their success was not immediate until they decided to combine the maple with other flavors. Been preserved. According to their website, there are still demonstrations, blah blah blah. Okay. I think I get a ring light. My spouse might divorce me for leaning into being a streaming. I think if I get a ring light, my spouse might divorce me for leaning into being a streaming. Yeah, that was not a good type there. Gwyneth. I just read it. What was it? I just read it. Gwyneth Anderson, okay. Gwyneth Anderson and Elias Roottrees. I mean, it even literally says it, but... Wait, is Family Man, No, it's just Farmer, huh? Okay, let's review some evidence. Oh, Elias and Gwyneth. This is the famous picture. After it was found, but before success. This is a notable Roottrees. Any entry on the family tree that belongs to someone on this list will be marked with a star. Notable Roottrees will be crossed out after they are verified in law. Oh. You've been in this line of work a long time. So long, in fact, you've developed a sixth sense for how useful your evidence can be. The numbers in the magnifying glass refer to how many clues are connected to a specific piece of evidence. Pretty rare to get something that useful. Best take advantage of it. These numbers will change. Old evidence become less useful. Trust your intuition. Take a closer look at the people or phrases it mentions. Often the most satisfying revelation comes from retracing a path you thought was fully explored, armed with a new perspective. Sometimes the reason certain hints have such high value is because it can lead to finding more evidence. You may be missing a huge piece of the puzzle. It's not even a hint mechanic, it's like a intuition mechanic. I guess that's the same thing, but you know what I mean. It's like, it tells you if you've used up a piece of evidence, which I like a lot. Alright. I need to find more blood relatives. Advertisement. Aimed at kids from the magazine Teen Blast. Five children. The flavors are not the same as back then. That's fair. Bad blue raspberry, awesome apple. Radical new flavors. What even is an elderberry, huh? Elderberry. Interesting. Go store. No, let's go to show marketing items. Interesting. This candy definitely gives you cancer. We put a little bit of neutrino acid in every bite so that it tastes extra exciting. I love how they just put uranium into everything in, like, when they figured out, you know, after the A-bomb, they're like, so that was dangerous, but we should maybe, for sure, just put uranium in our glass so that it glows, because that's kind of cool. Are they not farmers? DEO? DEO? Unknown occupation, I guess. Interesting. Gwyneth Anderson. Oh, she was a housewife. Duh. Obviously, right, guys? I'm just joking. I'm joking. But housewife. How do I know if I got it locked in? I don't think radiation is a good form of well, I don't know. I don't know where my thought was going. Okay, I'm getting a bit overwhelmed with just the amount of things already, but what? Sure. Question mark. Oh, an additional photo. Okay. How do I verify a relative? They're back in. I guess farmer would be more correct than CEO. Teen Blast. Sure, let's look up Teen Blast. Teen Blast is a magazine aimed at teenage girls. Their fashion line was often covered by a magazine, and Raina Roottrees first appeared on the cover on her 16th birthday. Okay. Interesting. What's Watchman of the Year? New period. What the hell is a periodical? Oh. Huh. Business Watch magazine is a magazine focused on companies, blah, 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 blah. Prominent businessman who has furthered the field, they call this Watchman of the Year. Yeah, business people love giving themselves awards for shit that, like, any other business would just be, like, an expectation. Elias Roottrees and Carl Roottrees. Not host any online archives on any websites, though you may be able to find individual articles. The public oh my god, the library! The library! Elias Roottrees was awarded Watchman of the Year. How is, but the, like, you reading this? It doesn't mean anything. What do you mean he furthered the business? All he said was, like, oh, he made a fucking, I don't know, I'm just getting pissed. Businesses love to self-fillet. It's fucking true. Elias, and then, what was the other guy? Carl. Kark. Yay, pictures of evidence. Oh my god. Look at him! Oh, what a bastard. Oh, it says he's awarded Watch of the Year to recognize a global rollout of 5 pieces. Inside the article is a timeline of 5 pieces. Elias forms the company who inherited after, his wife. It was barely profitable. He has a daughter. 5. I love how it's like Elias has a daughter. No, bitch! His wife birthed the daughter. He just fucking pumped her one night. Elias invents 5 pieces. Each of the 5 pieces is chosen based on the initials of his 5 children. Pittsburgh, New England, blah blah blah. The new recipe and flavor is finalized and the candy begins nationwide distribution. Which is every maple farm in Pennsylvania. Wow. Isn't that a monopoly? With the help of his son, Elias Roottrees Jr.'s architecture firm. Elias Roottrees Jr. Oh man, okay, so this game was made in Godot. And so Godot uses Vulkan, and Vulkan has a driver issue, or rather, NVIDIA has a driver issue with Vulkan in this release, the driver I'm running, and you can kind of see some artifacting happening. I'll try to fix that for next stream. A new industrialized factory and warehouse are built in Butler County. Production is tripled and worldwide distribution begins. There's also a what's next section. It claims Alliance is going to pivot to ensuring his company's legacy and that Roottrees Candy Company remains a family business. He plans to do this with the Clanced Trust. Oh my god. Look at Elias. Oh no, Carl, sorry. Carl Roottrees was voted Watchman of the Year. Blah blah blah. For and about corporate leaders. Fucking fuckers. Fuck you guys. I'm gonna scrap all of Godot and revert back to Unity until someone else builds an open source engine. True. How are you doing, Ken's father? Quick question: is NL still playing the ring toss game, the carnival game? I'm doing well. That's good. That's good to hear. Before they married, Carl's wife Brenda was a fashion consultant. Yes, he is? Okay. When Reina was born, Brenda retired to become a stay-at-home mother. Mitsend, how are you editing a video while you're watching this? And presumably also another stream at the same time. That is insanity to me. Cause I can't do that. Actually, I gotta kick myself in the ass to start editing things. But how are you doing it? When Reina was born, Brenda retired to become a stay-at-home mother. Looking for a creative outlet, she spent any free time she had at the sewing machine. Reina's new clothes were a hit with other parents, including Carl's cousin, Jim Roottrees, a notable singer who had a young daughter around the same age as Reina. Word spread. Wait, is Carl the father? By 1982, Brenda's patterns were being copied by other brands. Carl and his second son, Ernie Jr. Oh, there's too many things right now. Other blood relatives refused to fund anything other than candy. So Carl personally spent his entire inheritance to bankroll the clothing company. Ah, okay. Yeah. They repaid his investment and now Root exists under the umbrella of the candy company and they all benefit. Yeah, okay. It's extremely basic editing and I'm doing it not extremely poorly. I just, the alliteration was nice. The repetition, I say. Fair enough. Per tradition or perhaps superstition, new clothes always debuted the way the first ones did. Reina became their catalog's cover girl. As she grew, the product line expanded to older kids as well. I see. Okay. Oh my god, Teen Blast. What a picture. This issue also mentions Chimes and Brother Trouble. In an interview, Rain talks about her inspiration. One thing I learned from an early age is that dreams are not outside of our grasp. My grandma was a college professor who taught lectures about history. Or as I like to call it, herstory. He was, oh no, it's a guy. My grandpa, oh my god, I gender bent her grandpa. He always told me that history was full of people from famous families who wasted their fame and fortune by taking it for granted. Instead, he told me I should go out and use my name to accomplish something. Blah, 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 even wrote a book. I took his advice and now I work with my mom. Oh yeah, but then isn't that exactly the same? Oh well, I guess you're designing clothing. Well, as a 16-year-old, I kind of doubt how much design you could be doing. I help decide what colors and patterns I want to model, then she designs the clothes with the teams of amazing men and women. Wow, colors and patterns. Although, to be fair, when I was 16, I was just mostly jerking it, so... Oh, and trying to learn C++. And made 20 unfinished games. One day I'll finish a game. Although my grandpa passed away earlier this year, Grandma Laura tells me he was always really proud of what we've managed to accomplish. Okay. Let's try to put in one guy. I'm Elias, see? I'm not a farmer, I'm a CEO, see? I'm not a farmer, I'm a comedian, see? Although, this is the type of guy who fucking yells at you at the carnival. He was a media mogul. He was a president. President? I guess he was the first president. He was a student, he was a travel agent, he was a secretary, he was a screenwriter, he was a retail, he was a public speaker, he was a preacher, police officer, nurse, news anchor, musician. Is he not a CEO? He was a baby. Wah, wah. Elias the baby. Wah. Interior design. He was a mogul. He was a Elias. Wah. True. Oh, maybe they just lock in when we actually. No, maybe not. I don't know. Okay, we'll figure it out. All right. I'm also gonna make a mental. Yeah, that's it for I think episode 1 of The Roottrees Are Dead.